appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I, who you can't see, am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, a limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you doing today? I hope you're doing better than whatever the hell is going on with my cameras here. Yeah? Because I have no clue. I suspect it's picking up bad instructions from somewhere, but I don't have time to go through and look at them all, so you win, OBS. Today is cameraless day, and you can't see, but I'm doing a dramatic gesture. Still, here, listen to this. Yeah, that's me unplugging my camera in defeat. Alas. But still, you're not here to listen to me go on about how my camera goes bad. I mean, you could be. I don't think that would be particularly good, but there we go, you do that. Instead, we are going to be doing Citizen Sleeper. There we are, on the title screen. Which, if you'll remember, we are a robot of a kind, where we are trying to make a new life for ourselves. Well, we're a robot of a kind where we have an imprint of our mind in this robot body, and we've rebelled against the people who were meant to be controlling us. I guess we were in indentured servitude or slavery, and we have rebelled and run away, and now we need to find a new life for ourselves. So, without further ado, let's pick up with that and see. Operator 39. I can't remember what I did with Operator Cycle 3 there, but 39 cycles in. Here we are, this is us. Alright, let's just have a look. We've got 208 cryo, 2 stabilizers, 1 scrap component, a ship mine fragment that we don't care about, muscatec mushrooms, pungent, rich mushrooms, a rare delicacy, which is the place where we are, 2 lots of Havenage data, which we got from going in the web, or whatever we're calling it. We got rid of all of the things in there that were hunting us, so we're doing good there. Look at this, we've run out of dice, we've got nothing to recycle. Looks like we're going to be going to sleep in just a second. Oh, and there's an upgrade available here. I believe, yeah, it must have been saving points to get hard to kill. And there we are, we've got +2 for our interface ability, so anything digital we're going to be great at. We got +1 with everything else. Probably going to get Obsessive Haggler, or one of the +2s next, because hard to kill just doesn't seem worth it. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. I'm never going to be breaking. And what have we got to do with build a home, repair the unit, yes, we still got that to do, enter the greenway, plant the seed and let it go. We've done that. I think we're just waiting on it right now. Flotilla Aid, that is the DLC, for want of a better term there, because it's not, I mean, it is downloadable content, but it's not separate, really. It's included in the game when you buy it. So, help me somewhere. Complete repair jobs for Bliss. Alright, well, that is what we're waiting on here, I believe. Yep. Help Lem work, and we need to watch Mina while Lem works, okay. Improve the overlook. Wait for the first batch to be ready. Well, we're still waiting for that. When a sidereal ticket. Help complete the sidereal horizon. I think we've done that as well, while we're waiting. Work for Rabia. We haven't done any of that to spend time as Yatigan Enforcer. So, let's see if I can remember how to maneuver around this place. And we'll find somewhere to sleep. this way, up here, across the Founders Ferry. And, okay, yep, see, look at that. That is just waiting. Ah, 3 out of 8. Alright, but here we have our home. So let's just... We got no dice, we don't need to inject any stabilizers, because as you can see at the top here, we're very, very stable. Yes, indeed, pointing and clicking on a Sunday. Did that message come up? Because I thought I had fixed that, but you know, with the fact that the camera's not working either, I don't know anymore. Or OBS is not picking up the camera, rather, because the camera is working fine. I can see it in other things, it's just OBS that hates it. Anything so a test? Yeah, I can actually look down and saw it in time, and it's great. Excellent. I have fixed one thing, so I do not feel completely stupid. Alright, well, I don't need to self-repair myself. I have 1 piece of scrap I can do that with, but let's end the cycle. Regain, or lose some energy. Regain some... lose some condition as well. I don't know. We're doing things. End cycle. Hey, look at my cursor just floating there in the middle of nothing. Alright. Well, now it is time to look around. There we go, and find out who it is. Or it's... Oh, Bliss's assistant. Hey. Quiet voice creature as you leave. Sleeper, it's me. Who? I don't know your name. Even though it's right there on the screen. Ritz? What was this? I work for Bliss? Oh yeah, you were the guy who was hurrying out all the time last time. Yeah, that's fine. You're not an easy person to find. I mean, you're not an easy person to face either. Look at you, you horrible, ugly thing. I'm shaking my head sadly. Yeah, I mean, I move around. I've got, like, 3 different places I can sleep. Though the one at the top costs money. And I haven't finished building my apartment yet, so I don't know. Ritz holds up his hands. Hey, no judgment. It's cool. I'll stand there for a moment. Wait for the other to sing. So, I mean, I would combine both of those. So, what's up? But, what's up? Yeah. Well, listening to you, a job just came in, a real big one. She's asking for you to come up and help her out. Sadly. Okay, soon. Soon. Repeats it back to herself. Look, Les said I've got to get you right now, so, you know, now is better than soon. Red stands up for a while, unsure if the message is delivered. Okay, I got it. Cool. He looks around. Listen, just likes me to do a thorough job, you know. Rubs his hands together before burying them in his jacket pockets. See you, sleeper. Ritz ambles off down the corridor, kicking at a filter cap on his way out. Time to head to Bliss's Bay then. Cool. Let's just have a look around. Alright, that's the DLC stuff. This is where we can get some scrap. A dangerous endure action. Which, I mean, I can put a 6 in there. Which maybe I'll do to get myself a bit repaired. Here I can just gain energy just from working. Doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, I can do all of the things here anyway. I can gain loads of energy anyway. I don't have 2 clubhead mushrooms to get a stabilizer, but I'll remember that. This is where I can get mushrooms. But I've only got 1 left before I need to plant seeds and stuff. This is where I can find spores. Just reminding myself of all this stuff. Steal the harvest. I don't need to steal the harvest, thanks. I seem to remember bartering for food here was not as good as bartering for food elsewhere. But I can work the stacks, that's great. There's no danger there. And then here we go, back across. I'm still salty that I could have bought the ticket to go across for less But hey, you've got nothing to do, have you? Oh no, you do. Buy a shipmine core, sell a shipmine core. Oh, can export? Mistake. Put 80 cryo for 3 batches. I think that's worth it. Steal a shipment, of which I've done 2, apparently. There's a freight operator, where I can earn some cryo as well, with a +2, so that's... This is where I can do work, yeah? To add to the clock. A 12 clock down here. Presumably I will fill in 1 as I go along. Maybe I'll fill in more, who knows. This is the one that I thought it was before, where I can't do anything here. I've sold you all of my stuff, I can't make any more money. Ah, and this is where I can babysit them. A safe action, and I can get 1 or 2 parts on a ticket out, which we will have to do. Yummy yummy food. And express delivery. Endure or engage to earn energy or money. This is where I'm working. And I've got nothing on my makeshift apartment at all. Because it was a risky endeavour and I don't want to lose stuff. Here we are, I can earn money. Hey, I can sell you Havenage data if I need to. Which I have. Eat food. Order fungus. Got no more fungus to give you. Fabricate a ship mine. Good. Buy stabilizer. It's only 80 credits, that's good to know. Sell stuff. Sell components. I don't have any. Oh, we put 1 scrap, I do have it. I can earn some money there. And back over here, 2 places that we're waiting for these ships to come back. Yes, I do vaguely remember what I need to do. I'm waiting on things, that's all I'm doing right now. See, I'm waiting for the first batch here for the cycle clock for Tala, because we put together a still in here, and we want to see how it's doing. And I believe I had to put mushrooms in there. This is my home for now, where I can just do stuff again. Same as the place I was at. I don't remember, is the Havenage offices got anything? No, okay, I can sell stuff. Ship mine fragments. Okay, cool, I didn't know I could sell you there. I can build a ship mine at any point because I've got 3 fragments, and then I can sell it for, I think it was 200. And I believe there was work here that I could just do. No, okay. This is how I get my ticket out, I guess. I need to fill all of that up. Or maybe this is just how many times I can do that job to earn some cryo. But I need to babysit Mina before that happens. But that's not any of what we're doing. We're going up and away near Centaur. There's... oh! That must be the big job. And I've got to get it done before 3 turns, because it's a red thing. Going back down, going to the lounge where we can buy a spacer meal, which wasn't any good, if I recall. My capsules you had to pay to sleep here, and that wasn't worth it either. Unless sleeping there gets me an exciting job that I'm never going to find otherwise. Here we are, Ember's Wake, malfunctioning fuel tanker. Come on, Bliss, tell me what we got. Oh, you're just doing this. Okay. So, yeah, +4 for sealing the leaks here, but I could lose 2 condition. If I do a full system flush, Bliss has an idea. Full system flush with traceers reveal the leaks, which means an emergency venting of all tanks. Brilliant. Dangerous. And predictive, and over here we can tank recladding for 2 for sealing their leaks, and -2 energy. That's a critical action, so it can only be done once over here. Full system flush and repeatable action. I can do it as many times as I like. And the tank recladding is typically the way to fix this kind of leak, is to painstakingly inspect and reseal the entire ship's cladding. But it's their time. See, it looks like I've only got 3 things before I can do it. So, I'm going to do the critical action with my engineer. I can do this with a 5, and that will make it a guaranteed ultra positive success, because I have a +1, so that will make it a 6. Then I will get 4 on there immediately, and then I only need to do... I don't know how many I need to do there. A few. Tanker's crew have detected a set of leaks, and they need to isolate and seal them as soon as possible. That's where you come in. Alright, well... 100% positive. Start action. Seal up those holes. Or find those holes, first of all. Wow, look at that. So surprising that that was an entirely positive outcome. Alright. Let's do another one. It's the clicking. I'd forgotten about the clicking. We'll do another one there, which will give us another 2. There we go. We sealed the leaks. I can re-roll my dice. Let us go down and babysit Mina, because I think I can only do that once per cycle. I might be wrong, but I can do that pretty safely with a 4, and then I'll re-roll those 2 3s and see what we get. Lem can't work shifts in the mine yards unless somebody watches Mina. You two seem to get along last time, and Lem is desperate. So this is going to have a 50-50 chance of being a +1 or a +2. So let's find out. Da-na-na-na. +2, and it gave me energy as well. Excellent. Oh no, I can repeat it again. Alright, well, I'm going to re-roll these dice. We got a 6, we got a 2. Ooh, which would I rather do? I mean, this is going to be a 25% chance with a 3, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. I am choosing to reclad a ship rather than babysit Mina. So we'll do this, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get a negative outcome, hopefully not. Yeah, actually. Go away. We're going to go up and do the ship. Ascend with my 6. And then maybe I'll try and get some scrap instead. Hey, you said do it soon. Is now soon enough? Is it? Mina is our ticket out of it. No, Mina is the ticket out of there for Lem. The more time I spend babysitting with Lem, the more work Lem can do to possibly earn a ticket on the giant spaceship that's going to blast out of there. So, tank recladding. Here we go. Sealing the last of the leaks. I hope I'm not sealing it by sticking my finger in the leaks, like the Dutch boy in the dike. The damn wall. A careful and focused inspection is rewarded with the discovery of a set of leaks. You seal them airtight. Cool. Do I still have to wait 3 until the cycle clock is done, or am I done? And I didn't see what it said when I was doing it over here. Never mind. Here we go. As you both wait in the airlock for it to cycle back to the bay, Bliss thumps you on the arm. Ow! Stop that. Well, not ow. I don't think I can feel that as a synthetic body like this. Nicely done, Sleeper. We clear that contract, no problem. She stretches. Once we're back in the bay, we can check if the payment has come through and divide it up. She stretches. Feels good. The airlock clunks and the lights flicker, and a moment later you are back in the bay, where Moritz is at the racks, trying to figure out where the massive tools Bliss left in her wake should be hung. Hey, Moritz! Max looks over his shoulder. Sleeper? He spins a wrench in his hand. Looks like clean work out there. He nods respectfully. Look over at Bliss, who is already gliding over to her management console. She twirls a little as she crosses the cavernous bay. No one you've ever met moves as well 0G as she does. Like she was born into it. Oh, something went on. Shit! This slams a fit. Just onto the console. Shit, shit, shit. What's up? Tell me what's going on. I can't even... Let's close our eyes. Come here. Let's close your eyes. Look at this. Just look. She spins the terminal screen. You see the details of the bay's account. You see an entry for the Emperor's Wake. A repair fee paid in full the moment you finished up the job. And then directly after, the whole amount was transferred back out to an unknown account. I invested in this place. Please give me things. What the hell? This is the work of my ex. She punches the terminal. Must have coded a backdoor into the machine before he left. She rubs her forehead. There's no way we can... She pauses, thinking. Fritz, throw me that wrench. I don't think you're going to fix it. I think you're just going to take out your frustrations, aren't you? Spins the wrench across the bay. Fritz smiles. Something like that. This brings the wrench down onto the terminal hard. Flinch backwards as a hail of computer parts spill up into the bay in a glittering arc. Fragments of a screen, memory sections of the casings. Bliss is done. She clips the wrench to her tool belt. Try backdooring your way into that, you shit! Drifts out of the hiding place among the racks. Bliss, he says tentatively, you want me to? He looks at the arc of fragments drifting around the bay nervously. She shakes her head. Nah, she sighs. I've got it. You go get me a new terminal. Cheapest you can find. Cobble one together from pieces at the ore exchange if you have to. I'm not going to offer to help. Because I invested in this place. I am a partner. Also, I think you just need to work out your frustrations. So, you know, twofold. She looks good at you. She looks over at you. I'm good now. Bliss glides over to the panel by the wall. Don't worry, one of the first things I had installed when we spec'd out this place was a cleaning sweep. Checks over a plastic cover on the huge red button. Watch yourself! She hammers the button, and a row of laser emitters unfold from the bay wall and start crawling away across the work area, frying the debris as they do impulses of burning light. Miss smiles. It's that, or just space the whole bay every few cycles. What happens now? That's nice. We keep at it. The cleaning sweep buzzes and crackles as it works its way across the bay. The account wasn't everything. I'm not that stupid. Once Moritz gets back, I'll secure it and flush everything else. She flicks a nearby piece of debris into the path of the sweep. Clean break. Unless this is an elaborate con to con me out of money. I did all of that work. And oh no, it was my ex. They stole all my money again. Then we take another contract. That's it. She shuts off the sweep as it reaches the end of the bay. Don't want the cryo back? Oh, I want it, but it's gone. You could have transferred it anywhere. Cheeks across the corridor. Even if I knew where he was, the last thing I'd want is to ever see him again. Germs have fallen. I'm sorry, Sleeper. I knew you worked for this too. But next time it won't be the same. Yeah, it better not be. I mean, you have problems with your ex. Tell me where your ex is. Maybe I can go and deal with them. Actually, no, I'm not that kind of person. I'm babysitting. I'm growing mushrooms. I'm not the kind of person to go and threaten the ex who just stole all of our money. Still, she looks away. See you in a few cycles. Moritz will let you know. She gets off into the bay to finish cleaning up. Well, yeah, now there's more waiting. All you can do is move on and wait for Bliss to land another contract. Maybe this time. Well, that was fruitful, right? Well, I can babysit, or I could do some work here, and I would have a 4 in a dangerous interface action. Dun, 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 dangerous interface action. There's a lot to fill in there. That's no better than the 3. 35, 50, 75. Alright, let's not do that one. Let's do some babysitting. Okay, well, people are going to come in next turn. Still got to wait 2 turns for that. Still got to wait 2 turns for that as well. So, next cycle, I guess it's just about getting some scrap. Unless Mina's thing does something. I don't think a negative action can do anything bad to me because it's safe. So, let's start an action. Hey there, Mina. I am here to babysit again, even though I babysitted, you know, earlier today. +1 energy for the perk Thrill Seeker, which doesn't help, because I was at full energy. And +1 for a ticket out, so that means that next time, pretty much anything will get me a complete Mina. Now let's go back to the sleeping house. I mean, I could, and I suppose it would have taken me less time to do it this way. To be in the other section. I wouldn't have had to do all that clicking. Now I can just end the cycle. I'm going to lose 1 condition, which means I will still be in the 5 dice area. So I will not try and repair myself with scrap. Oh, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's not great. But then again, I'm not intending to do anything particularly stressful today. What do I need to do here? It's a dangerous action, and I could lose condition. So I think I'm going to put the 4 in here. 50-50. Let's hope I get some scrap. At least I'm not going to lose any condition. Oh, I lost 2 energy. Oh well. Well, I'll have to go and buy some energy then from somewhere, won't I? I can sunbathe, which can get me energy if I need to. Okay, fine. And I've still got a reroll, but we'll go deal with Mina. Mina's unit. I'm only going to put a 2 in with you because I don't care if I get a high thing or not. Start action. Hey, I got 2 energy. 1 from that, and 1 from my Thrill Seeker perk. And a ticket out is complete. So, tell me about your tickets. Lem. She's asleep, whispers Lem, creeping back out of the unit's tiny bedroom, sliding the door shut as he does. You're perched at a thin bar in the main room. A thin bar? Okay. I don't know why there's a bar in the main room, but alright. The slate in front of you is still glowing with Mina and your drawings from a cycle spent together. There's a ring, the only world Mina has known, with a stick figure standing alone on its edge. The tall one is you. Drink? Asked Lem, producing a worn-looking bottle of Riol from under the bar, the contents glowing amber in the fluorescent light. And you saw you streaming as you were going to bed. Haha, oh well. I've heard great things about this game, as well as being depressing because of how uphill you're fighting. Honestly? I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't seem... It starts off in a bleak place, certainly. But... The game portion of this thing is relatively easy. And I never felt, from my memory at least, particularly pressured. If you go back and watch all the streams that I've done, which you can find up on YouTube if they're not there on Twitch, there should be a link in my description of this channel, then I don't think you'll find I was going, oh no, I panic all the time. Or at least, it very quickly, to my mind, got to a place where it is stable. And I am not losing anything. But yeah, I'm enjoying it all the same. So, do I want a drink? I can't turn down this person's hospitality, and I mean, I should do because they're so poor, but I think turning it down would be an insult to him. So, no. I have nods. And dugs a few fingers into a couple of metal tumblers and sits down with you at the bar. Cheers, he offers. And you clink the metal containers together. You know, we actually have something to celebrate this time around. Lem gives you a sideways look. I made the assembly team on the side reel, he grins broadly. Clearly he has been desperate to tell you all second. Amazing. Oh, knew it. Knew your hard work would get you where you needed to go. On side note, seeing Casablanca at the theatre tomorrow. Oh, should be fun with parents. Really? It should also be fun without parents. But, you know. I hope you enjoy Casablanca. It's a pretty decent film. There are large elements of visual novel in this, yes. Anyway, knew it. Lem holds up his drink. You didn't get there first, friend, I'll give you that. He looks away. Seriously, though. Couldn't have done it without you keeping an eye on little meanie back there. Yeah, just a little. Still, it's uncomfortable. How's our girl doing, Sleeper? I haven't seen her much these cycles. She misses her father. She misses the time that you can spend together. Something that you're doing with the parents? Let's go see it. And you can claim you saw Casablanca in theatres. Yeah, okay, that's good. Raise questions and be a funny story to tell. I saw Casablanca in the theatres. Really? Do tell. Oh, it was re-released and I went and saw it. I'm sure you can make it a much more entertaining story than I just did. But hey. No looks away. Yeah. Yes, no one in particular. Silence stretches out as Lem takes a drink. Eyes fixed on the bedroom door. Ah, that's hot. Let's lift him up. She's great. You've got a great kid there. Not. I can't take all the credit for Mina. She isn't actually mine. Really? Gazes into the middle distance. Okay. Pulled her off of a refuge temple held by one of Ember's moons. The colony was falling apart for decades after Solheim collapsed, surviving on next to nothing. Actually, some of the residents tried to make for the Eye in these decrepit old shuttles. He sloshes the drink around in his tumbler. They had no idea what they were doing. The one Mina was on decompressed halfway there. Everyone spaced. The only reason she made it is someone sealed her in a weapons locker. She was ice cold when I reached her. Purple lips. He shivers. Once I picked her up, I wouldn't let go. Phoenix treated her with me still clinging to her. She takes a drink. Still not sure why. Reaches over and refills his cup. You weren't exactly anybody's heroes, you understand? We were private military, hired in by Conway to protect the claims in the collapse. Once I got Mina here, that was it. I quit. Got her stumped here. I'm not going to ask about her family. You saved her. You did good, man. You saved her. Gonna sound like an idiot now, but... He says, she saved me. That's the truth of it. He looks around the decaying unit. It's stained. Plastic painting. Or plastic plating. Flickering lights. Me. I brought her to this. She was tiny. It's too small to know what she lost. But I can't stop thinking about it. He rubs his eyes, dark with tiredness. What if our number doesn't come up in the drawer, Sleeper? What then? Side reel or sail off without a thought, leaving us here? What kind of life is that for her? Hey, it's that depressing bit. You can't think like that. I know it's a 1 in a million shot, but 1 in a million shots come up all the time. You'll make it. Sorry, I know you don't have it any better. Looks at his cup and pushes it away down the bar. This is a celebration, right? Both of us on the team now, both of us in with a chance. I don't know that I'm going to be leaving here. So if I get the ticket, I absolutely will give it up for you guys. And it's not one ticket, right? It's not like it's either Lem or Mina, right? Right? That would be an even more horrifying thing. I don't think we're in this together because, you know, if I get it, I'm going to give you the ticket. So, you know, I'm just going to say exactly. Imagine all three of us riding the sidereal horizon out here to a new world. Since I've lost for a moment. I think I drank this too fast. Oh. Yeah. No stands. Starts to clear the glasses into the oil wash. I need some sleep rent. Yep, me too. Even though I've got 3 dice and can go and do lots of other stuff. Let me say me too. Alright then. Catches your shoulder as you turn to leave. Thank you, sleeper. I mean it. From both of us. Past your shoulder, and you slip into the dark of the walkway, with thoughts of little Mina in your mind. 1 upgrade point, and good robot achievement unlocked. Whee! Alright. So all cryo actions are discounted by 20%. Yes, I will have that. Hiya! Now I can buy things for cheap. Huzzah! Look at all that food. Nope, that's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at me purchasing food. No, not here either. Where can I purchase food? I know I can purchase it from you. 12 cryo now! Minus 20%! Woo! I'm so glad. Hey, and now on the scrap freighter. I can unload containers and earn some cryo. It's a dangerous action. I can buy some scrap! For only 16. I've got 3 turns in which to do that, and only 3 things in which I can do. And it won't be scrap, because I know it'll be a hive mind that I just don't want, because that's exactly where it will work. Still gotta wait for you to come in, which I don't think will get me anything. You're not actually progressing anywhere, are you? No. So, you know, where's, it's not Tamble's tea house, it's the other tea house. No? Oh, it's you. You're the one that I was looking for. Okay, 1 more cycle for that. 4 more cycles for you up the top, right? A center hub! No, 3 more now. It was 4 last time. But, you know, I don't need to buy any energy. I could plug the 2 3s into this and earn some money, because then I will be doing a 5. No, not that one. Sorry, next one down. And then re-roll the 2. It's a dangerous action, but you know, I can either get positive or neutral. So let's do it. Let's side reel fit up. Your work as a new tech has qualified you to work in the team handling the final tech fit up of the Side Rail Horizons Bridge. A vast job. Well, let's do some vastness. Hugely bigly work here. There we go. Plus 15, plus 2 side rail. You spend the shift in a flow state, linking systems to systems, like thread on a loom. Mine is a diagram of cause and effect. Let's do it again. Let's find the right place to click to put it in. There we go. And 2, let's do it again. Oh, 15 cryo. I presume I actually want to fill this clock. Yeah? I mean, it makes sense if I want to fill the clock. Right? So what is that? 6 for a quarter, so that's 24. Alright. I mean, I'm earning money, but the more times I do it, the more quickly I fill it up, the less money I will earn. Which seems counterintuitive, but alright. Now we'll re-roll this too. Got a 5. That means I can do a more dangerous job now. Everything I've got a +1 at, so I've got a definite 6. So maybe I should go mushroom growing to get some grow spores. Because then... Is it you that I can plant them in? Yeah, because... No, you're stealing. Oh look, 20% off of bartering for food. Lovely. Ah, there we go, the aviary. So I can get some random rare mushrooms, which I don't think I need especially, and griot caps, which was it in here? No, I'm waiting for the gardener's gift, right? Yep. Here. To make some stabilizer. Club head caps. I've got 2 stabilizer, and I can just steal, or I can pick up scrap from here. Let's do some scrap. Let's get another piece of scrap. There we go, 1 scrap component. And then we'll go back to our habitat, our hyperdome. We will input a piece of scrap. I think this gets me 2. If it gets me more than 2, well then, that's the thing that I'm wasting. It is a big clock. Oh, it only gets me 1. Okay, alright. Well, that's still enough. And then I can end the cycle. The only thing that I care about really is energy, which I can do here anyway, safely. So I think I came to this conclusion last time. I am at a point where I will never downgrade. I mean, the worst thing that happens is that I only gain 1 energy from sunbathing, which means I will have to do it twice. So 2 actions here, and it's a safe action, so I can't lose anything. And then 1 action for the scrap, and then 2 actions to do other things. At worst. So yeah, or I can buy stuff, as I've got 243 credits. So, end cycle. I mean, I could go and fix up my apartment, I suppose, in the other place. Seems I need to do that at some point. I got the scrap together for that. Hey, a 6 and a 5. Well, first things first, I've got to wait 2 there, but I believe the bar will have filled out its cycles. Yep, look at that, Tala. And you're in as well, which is for a shipmine core. Shipmine fragment discount. I can't sell them for... I can't sell a shipmine for 200. That can't be right. Well, whatever. Were you hardware exchange? Were you where I could sell it? No, you're where I can sell components. Auto fabricator, that's where I can make a shipmine. No, and I haven't done anything in Ravia's office. I mean, I could do that. Spike Transit Center. Freight operator working on things. Steel shipments? No, where is it? This one. Import export. 150 cryo. Okay. And I've got 2 at 48, right? Oh, sorry, I've got 48. So I could buy 3 every 2 times it comes in. And I would make 6 cryo profit every time. And yeah, 3 ones is not great. Why would I bother fixing my apartment when I'm going to leave via rocket anyway? Because I'm not going to leave via rocket. I don't think I'm going to take the thing out there. Alright, Tala, tell me what we need to do. I've got a 5 and a 6 if you have more work for me. Tala comes to you 1 shift. When the bar is empty, tapping you on the shoulder as you clean the bar. It's ready. He's going from here to here. Here we go. I'm gonna act dumb. The griot Or something other than that I don't know about. Obviously. She grabs you by the arm before you can ask anything else and drags you into the back room. The smell hits you immediately when you enter a cocktail of rich fermentation and chemical sharpness. The room is warm and bright now, the newly installed lights making the place look clean, whether it is or not. Teller has already pulled up a couple of stools around a metal crate, and 2 glasses with a few fingers of pale creoles inside waiting. She smiles. I haven't even tried it yet. You can see she is nervous. Go sit at the makeshift table. The slight strangeness of the situation making you both jumpy. Teller hands you a glass. Cheers, she says solemnly, but knocks the glass back. You do the same. Your first sensation is a burning, a sharp-nosed clearing blast of alcohol that has your brain querying whether you would like to activate safe mode. You gulp the drink back, and it is only then, behind the burn, that you taste the earthy tones of the mushrooms, wood, and soil, left behind like sediment. Barely there. I'm not going to be disheartening. I'm not going to say, that's terrible. I mean, this is the first batch we have made. It could do with some improvements, some refinements maybe. But, you know, I'm going to say that is strong. That nods vigorously. Whew, that was heavy. Honestly, it's bad, no. It has some promise, though. You think? She swallows a glass and puts it down. Wait, I have an idea. Hannah grabs a metal bottle from the newly installed work surface, adds a few drops of water into the grill. Try again? This turn, the burn is a warming glow, harsh but fading, and the woodiness less heavy. You taste something floral in amongst the marshy decay, something fresh and bright that you never expected to find. Both you and Tal's eyes meet. It's really good, right? Yeah, it is. And I grins with a whole face that makes you smile too. Tala pours out some more griol, then adds some more water. The actions already take on the quality of a ritual. You both drink. Tala tucks her feet up behind her on the stool, folding her legs. She looks down into her glass and swirls the liquid thoughtfully. What's on your mind? I'm not going to say it's growing on me, because, you know, it's mushrooms, and I am a synthetic being. It might literally be growing on me. Tella looks up. Nothing in particular. My father opened this place, you know. She says out of nowhere, thought suddenly becoming words. It was his attempt to make a life for us, for my family, when we got to the Eye. You were refugees from somewhere? From Cinza, yeah. It's one of Ember's moods. He takes a drink. I don't remember much. I was only tiny when we came. I was just thinking about something my father told me. When he first set up this place, he wanted to call it the Bantayan. He was afraid it'd scare off the customers, so he kind of translated it. Hence the Overlook. I don't know what Bantayan means. I mean, presumably it means the Overlook, but is it from Cinza? Is it Cinza language? These past few cycles, when I've been in here, I've been thinking I should rename the place. She looks at you. Etienne. What do you think? What does it mean? Dad said he translated it to Overlook, so maybe something like that? Watchtower, maybe? Lookout? Yeah, I mean, obviously. I fix up her glass. That settles it then. What? What settles it? Okay, fine. It's settled. Whatever we are doing. To the Pantheon. Both clink your glasses and drink up. Tell her sister her teeth. Still harsh. She laughs. Suddenly crashes. Oh, sleeper. I totally forgot. She stumbles to her feet. Oh, you've been drinking. I mean, obviously, but she lurches over to the corner of the room, covered in a plastic sheet, and whips it off like a magician performing a trick. Da-na-na-na. Beneath it is a neat little kitchen, a sink, a work surface, and a compact oven with a hob. Your kitchen. She doesn't give you time to respond. You can come make stuff here anytime, as long as you promise not to raid the mushroom farm. I need those for the griot. I was thinking too, if things pick up, we can start serving proper food at the the Bantayan? She laughs. Do you like it? perfect. Thank you. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do there. Make energy? Tala gives you a hug, then quickly stands back. I'm sorry, I'm so glad you're here. Me too. This has been a fun little time. Tala tidies away the glasses. You inspect the kitchen, checking that it all works. It's small and salvaged. And after what you've had to put up with, it feels like a dream come true. Later, when she's done for the day, Tala comes back to the bar, and you share a glass of the good Griot, one she didn't distill. What? Oh, the stuff that she already had. Right, fine. Translate Panopticon. It doesn't have any negative connotations. Yes. Oh. At least it's better than, like, Murder House or something else. Well, no. I guess as it's a bar, the Poisoner would probably be the worst. This time, talk about nothing in particular, sharing stories about regulars or discussing the best place to eat on the Eye, which, after everything has happened, was like a nice change of pace. I think the best place to eat on the Eye is right here in this kitchen, where I'm going to make food, because it's amazing. Yeah! When it comes time to leave, you promise to cook for Tala, and agree to let her know which shifts you'll be working in the coming cycles. And then you slip out into the cool of the rotunda. For a moment you feel, for once, at home. 1 upgrade point, free spirit, achievement unlocked. I mean, I can't do anything with the 1 point. I don't really care about getting that one, so I guess I'm saving up for 3 points. For a +2 to something now. Okay, and what exciting things can I do in the Bantayan now? Okay, I can do a bar shift, which is risky to earn some money. Don't know exactly the word, and happy to throw a shift or two your way. Pay isn't great, but tips can make all the difference. Ooh. And now, I can cook griot caps. You haven't exactly mastered the art of cooking mushrooms. A couple of handfuls of fried griots always beats expired rations. Okay, but what does it get me? And I can cook Matsuka caps. Matsuka requires a softer touch. You learn to thinly slice and lightly fry them to keep their flavour. And I got all my energy doing this. Alright, well. I guess I will earn energy from these two. Rather than, like, a resource that I can use to have energy. Alright, well I need to get 1 more scrap. So that I can keep myself in the area. In the stable condition. I mean, aside from that, I guess I can go and work on the side rail bridge. I could go and do something yet again related at Rabia's office. I think I was just waiting on time here. Yeah, we got 2. Alright, so we'll wait and see what we can do next. So, but the next thing that I'm going to be getting is the gardener's thing over here. Oh no, hold on. Wait, what's going on? That's in 2 as well. I thought that was in 2 last time, but obviously not. Alright. And I can go and earn some money on the Ort. No, not the Ort. Anyway, it's time for you to end cycle. Catch you later. Well, you have fun now. And as I've decided to say, even though you can't see it now, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says stay weird. So, stay weird. Stupid camera. I'll get you working eventually. Never mind. And up here we just got the things. Come by with mushrooms. I don't want to come by with mushrooms. So let's do a scrap over here. 100% positive. We'll get a scrap. 1 scrap component. Cool. Then we'll go home. We'll add some scrap. Oh, that's the gardener's gift. That's the wrong home. When I say home, it's not home at all. No, that's in So, one piece of scrap, start the action. I hope I don't need the scrap for anything. I mean, I don't think I do. I don't need the energy, I don't need to input stabilizer, I don't want to end the cycle when I've got all of these. So... what have you got? Buy a shipmine core for 240. I can sell a shipmine core for 150. I can export for 80 credits, that's not worth it. I can earn money here, I can steal. I don't want to steal anymore. I don't want to do anything about that, because I don't want to be picked up by them. It's possible that that will unlock more stuff. How much have I got going on in here? A 12 clock. I can earn scrap components here. Alright, let's earn a scrap component with this 6. Actually, no, let's not. He said, changing his mind. Let's go work on the side reel. Oh, I don't need a 6. I've got a +2 there. Alright. I mean, I've nothing else to do. Let's earn a scrap component. Anytime. Yeah. Okay, so let's collect this tithe. It can operate in-kind basis, you were told. The tithes of goods or services must be collected in exchange for protection and administration. One scrap component, one yet again insider. Only one? That surprises me, because that was a positive action. Alright. One mechanic tithes a new filtration system for the block's atrium, and after you help install it, he offers you some of the remaining scrap. That's great. And now I'll re-roll these 3 1s. I can't do... If I get another 3 1s, that's a 1 in 216 chance, which, you know, I don't think is very likely. Wait, 1 in 6, 1 in 36. 1 in... no. Yeah, 1 in 6, 1 in 36, 1 in... yeah, 216. Yeah, I'm doing that right. I can do maths. Okay, yeah, that's much better. And then... down here, to you! Let's get you up and running. 50-50? I'll earn some cryo, or I'll earn some cryo. And then maybe I'll get 2 or 1 towards the job. Only 1 this time. A neutral outcome. But I earned 15. And we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it again. 100% positive. Blah, 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 blah. +2 for them. So now we're on number 7. And then this will be a 2. And this will be a 25% chance of danger. But I can't see it going wrong for me. For me? How could something go wrong for me? Oh, I lost condition. Oh well. As you tear out and relay systems, you feel the pressure this work is putting on your decaying body. This job could kill you. Alright, okay. But that didn't advance it at all. Ugh. Alright, well. Alright, I need to go and scrap some scraps with some scrap. I've got no dice. But I could buy some scrap for 16. And I just earned some, so yeah, why not? Give me some actual scrap. If you give me hive mind cores, I will hate you. You understand how I hate you now, right? You understand? I mean, I got a hive mind core, a ship mine fragment, which, you know, is great. I mean, I can make so much money if I could just buy 16 from here. I think I get 1. So let's see. I think I can get 1 and then 2 lots of scrap. I think that's how this goes with the scrap allowance. Yeah, so I can get 1 for 16, and then I can buy 2 at 48, and then I will make 4 and 34. So 38. Which is, you know, a reasonable amount out of it. 38. But I mean, that's only every 8 or so cycles. But I wanted scrap. And I hate you. Yay, that was scrap. And yet, oh, I will exhaust it this time. Give me all of it. Yay, and there's my scrap allowance. The pig stuff goes to the scrapyard. The animal stuff to the markets. There you buy a few crates, but not much more. And you hand over your chits. I want you to cryo salvage. Time to see what you bought. Feeling lucky? No, never. I always get what I don't want. Alright. So now I'm going to put more scrap into me. And then we'll end the cycle. And I will still be stable. Or as stable as I ever am. You know, which is not very. Lost 2. Oh my god! What a roll! What a roll! 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. Wow. Wow. I mean, I might just use them all on sunbathing. God, if I had this roll next time, that would be great. Because I'd really want to know, and I expect it's going to kick off some difficult to do quest. Yeah? Alright. Well, let's earn a scrap component here, dangerously. With 100% positive outcome, so I can't possibly lose. Scrap component. In the old docking bay you find a locker corroded shut. You crank it open and the components inside are in perfect condition. And it always is in perfect condition. Alright, I'll do it again. And then I guess I used the 3 6s on the ship. The... what is it called? The side reel. I was going to call it the horizon. I mean, but this is such a waste. I've got 3 6s and I can boost 4s to 6s. So I don't know. You got nothing going on here. This is just where I sell you data. I can sell you ship mine fragments, but I don't know how much that is worth. If it's worth anything less than 50, then it's not worth it. Hey, you've arrived. So I can haggle over prices, and then that would drop the ship mine fragment, but it would fill up the limited supply. I mean, I don't really care about buying ship mine fragments. 20%. So what is 20% of that? So they were at 60 before, so you couldn't make a profit. But now you can make a profit of 6, whereas before you would have been making a loss of 30. Ugh. I could go here and I could work. Can't buy any more scrap. I need to put more scrap in. I don't need to buy any more of that. Where's... They've changed the name here as well. Excellent. Bantian. So I could come here and I could earn 15 cryo from doing a bar shift. Don't really want to. There's nothing up the top that I want to do. I can do more stuff in Revia's office, I guess. See how much... I mean, I will get 3 energy, which might be worth doing, yeah? And then I can earn 2 scrap components. Rather than fixing up the horizon. Or not the horizon, the side reel. Sure, why not? Adding perform many roles, from protection to logistics, and everything in between. You never know what you might face on a patrol. Let's see what I will face. You help a dentist running a surgery. You're on their unit with their equipment. Help you restorative infusion, and you feel immediately better. So I got 3 energy, which is great. Now I'm at full energy, and I got 1 for Yadigan Insider. How do you feel about the Yadigan? It seems working with Rebier is your best chance to get insight into the organisation. And yeah, I'll earn some scrap. My mechanic ties is a new filtration thing. Blah 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 blah. We did that, and I got plus energy from. Was it Thrill Seeker, or from whatever it was? Hey, so I've done 3 of these now. Another scrap, another one of these. That's 3 out of a 12 clock. Alright, well, there we go. I could have re-rolled. Shall I press the re-roll button when I've got no dice there, just to see what happens? Why not? Nothing happens. Well, that's good to know. Time to head back. I don't need to be sleeping at this one, but the Haifa dorm is great, and I will get to see Rico's grow webs and see what's going on with the gardener's thing next turn. Alright, so we've got 8 scrap now. I'm going to put 2 in. I'm going to actually put 2 in. That's me 1. There we go. And now, if I do need to do anything, I've got loads of scrap left over. There we go. And then we'll end the cycle and see what tomorrow brings, because it will bring both the gardener's thing and Bliss up top with her engineering contracts. So we'll find out who is coming to find me first of all. Oh, what a horrible, horrible day. 22234. Oh well. Leave. Who is this? Ah, it's Moritz. Sleeper. Moritz has been waiting on your way out. Have you been? I haven't been busy. I've been surviving. Moritz nods. That's the struggle. He glances around. Puts his hand through his hair. I've been meaning to ask you, Sleeper, what's it like? He pauses suddenly. I mean, you know, what does it feel like? To be a sleeper? Yeah, he shrugs, if you don't mind. It's strange. It's strange. I know there's another me out there somewhere, and yeah, it's strange. Yeah, I know, I can't understand it, you know. In your frame and, well, everything else, but I wanted to say I have a lot of sympathy for it. Like, having to find a place, having to survive, having no future. Looks down. A lot of people around here understand that. Rex looks away. You notice him for the first time, not just as Bliss's assistant, but as someone with their own worries, their own struggles, their own life. I feel bad for not noticing earlier. Who looks at the staff? Blah. Rex looks back at you. Anyway, got a message for you. Bliss sent me down. She's got another contract, and she needs your help. That's the message. Pauses. Look, I know last time the payment didn't come through, but you did good work. Bliss knows that. That's on her. Max flinches. She's doing her best, alright? Yeah, look, I know that, and sometimes your best isn't good enough and you need to find a different line of work, or do better. He nods. See you up there. Max turns and strides off, leaving you in the corridor. Time to help Bliss. Maybe this time you think to yourself, it'll work out. More than that, we're going to Rico, the commune botanist, and see what our gardener friend has given us. Rico has something in her hands when you enter the lab. Is it that there? That thing in a tube? Looks like a knotted twist of woody stems. A ring about the circumference of a human head, consisting of a single stalk at one side and a branched woven network at the other. As you approach, she holds it up. In the light of the lab, it looks like a crown. Mika finishes your thought, smiles and shakes her head in disbelief. That's what grew? I am to become king! It is? Oh, it is. I came to the plant this morning, and this loop was all that was there. She wants the lump on the edge of the ring. The seed grew right back into itself, twisted up out of the soil. That being you encountered in the cloud, as you call it, was it wearing one of these? She eyes you suspiciously, still unsure if it was somehow embroiled in an overlong plank. I don't believe it was, either, from my very fleeting memories of it. I mean, it wouldn't be wearing a physical thing. I suppose it could be a physical thing that was grown, that could contain programming somehow? No, she sighs. I suppose that would be too easy. She smiles to herself. Her root crown. She places the object onto the bench and shuffles to her analysis chamber. Face lit by its amber light in the dim corner of the lab. Well, it isn't exactly a plant anyway, not from what I can tell. She gives you a serious look. No leaves, no chloroplast, just a series of filaments enclosed in a cellulose wall. Then how did it grow? It seems the seed contained everything it needed. A self-contained entity, nothing less. She beckons you over. But this isn't the good part. But that isn't the good part. Look at this. You see a cross-section scan of the crown. Its layers of plant-like structure are full view until you reach the centre. There, instead of xylem and phloem for transporting nutrients, something branched and overglitz. Wires? Are those wires in there? She laughs. I'm not sure whether to say yes or no here. Those are not wires like those in an electrical system, but they are filaments of conductive material? So, yes? She leans closer to the screen. But you see those branches? They seem to remind me of dendrites, of neurons. She rubs her eyes, which is, frankly, ridiculous. You look back at the crown on the table. Rico fusses over the scan, and you suddenly realise what it reminds you of. It could be the ring? Over signing the forms, you walk to the sleeper tanks, the cold metal floor. Then you remember the crown they fitted you with, branching structures of wires and pads. No, not a crown. They called it an interface. A tool of your emulation. You're transferring to neurons to electrons. An interface. There's your gift from Gardner. You turn back to Rico. It's an interface. I mean, I would have been putting it on my head anyway, whether I knew it was an interface or not. Rico looks at you, puzzled. Something clicks in her mind. Perhaps something she heard from the sleeper she helped all those cycles ago? She starts talking, partly to you, partly to herself. If the club heads were made for you, then this is too. Could be made for you. For your frame. She shuffles over quickly to the interface. One that's stuck to this strange branched object quickly in your mind. But right, that entity. It's the entity I've been looking for. She shuffles quickly to the ground. They're the entity which is controlling the Greenway, which has been maintaining it, supporting it, has been guiding it for all these decades. She stops to catch her breath. I want to talk with you. Rico leads you to a seat. I will be here, sleeper. If something happens, if you wish me to remove the crown, the interface, just squeeze. She grips your hand tightly. I would put... I was going to say I would put a stress ball or something in there, because you have no idea of how tightly you will squeeze. You could squeeze and, shatter all the bones in my hand. But equally, now thinking about it, you could squeeze so lightly that the stress ball would not react in any visible way. But I would be able to pick it up with my hand. So I guess we do use my hand, since we have no stress measuring devices here. Meet her eyes, clouded with age, but bright with the thrill of new discoveries. Then she places the interface on your head, and everything blinks out. I'm just going straight in, alright. Back in the river, back into the dark flow. But something's different now. We're in the cloud, the data ghost of the eye. You are no longer pushed, no longer blocked and buffeted by the storm. Instead, it flows around you, you move, and it parts, letting you pass. Something else resists. But it gives easily enough. You look back and see your body. You have left it behind. Somewhere, Rico's voice is talking to you, asking you questions. It is excited, eager, desperate to know what lies on the other side, what the entity has to say to you. So far, nothing. Realize how long she has waited for this moment, the moment of meeting between the inhabitants of the Greenway and its protector. Yet, she's still on the outside. Shake off the sadness. You will be her eyes. Then you see the figure, Gardener, out in the storm, planting. Takes less than a moment to reach them. You've never felt so free. This is how Navigator must have felt, released from their prison. This, you think, is what it feels like to be in the place you were built to inhabit. Gardener does not turn as you approach. At your approach, they go on planting, but their voice whispers in the waters like a sharply rising current. You grew the gift, the speech hisses around you. Good. I am glad. I wanted to meet you. And we are the same. Both eager shoots seeking one another. Alright, if you want to use that analogy. I suppose you know, I mean you're a gardener so you would use all of that. How does it feel to be free of your seed? You stoop to plant again. I'm not sure I would have called it my seed. That which you were contained, from which you will grow. Are you the sleeper that was here before then? There was some disagreement, continues Gardener. If you were picking up a long-held conversation with the others, they felt you were a danger. But they are always cautious, especially the fungi. They like old nodes, wide and stable networks. The fungi also, I suppose they do have an intelligence, but you can communicate with it? That's interesting. Fungi were cautious? Mostly, yes. Although, there are many among their number who favour short growth cycles, thick nutrient veins, and sudden shifts. Gestures out into the storm. And though you cannot see them, you feel their presence all around, sensing this audience with great interest. After all, understood that it was I who made them their crowns. Without them, they would not have joined the chorus. So you can see that it's only fair that you get your choice to join too. Yeah, I'm more interested in the crowns that you made. I assume you made crowns for each of the different things. The fungi. All of the different species. I made them all. Gardener moves away a little, looking for another planting spot. It was so lonely here, but before long I found them, and began to let them in. Gardener stoops again. We are millions, and we grow. I hope you understand. I'm unused to speaking to your kind. It has been many cycles since my last conversation. I think it was with Chief Executive Trellick himself. Why are you... Alright, himself. Why are you himselfing? You look around and you see it. Every growing thing, every non-human being in the Greenway is here. And networked, connected, branched, and linked by this strange being, this artifact of the old station. Impossible dream of a senile farm administrator AI. A living network. You could dissolve here, you realise, free of that decaying body. You wouldn't need to be a person. Why would you, among all these other minds? Turn away from the gardener for a moment and look back at your body. A tiny, hair-like thread connects it to you. Near Rico's voice again, still asking, still checking in. Are you okay, Sleeper? What are they saying, Sleeper? Are you still there, Sleeper? Something in you sighs a long sigh. A sigh that speaks of an exhaustion beyond tiredness. An exhaustion rooted deep inside you. It stems from the effort of answering questions, of answering problems, getting up, and breathing each cycle. Yeah, don't we all feel that this day? Something else resists the sigh. A yearning, a sense of distance, a desire to squeeze that hand that holds you, for its warmth, its blood, its complexity. To make a gesture that says, I'm still here, I'm still alive, I'm with you. Feel this spin within you, making you nauseous. If you break the thread, you will be free, free to dissolve here, to grow strange and beautiful among a million others. If you follow it, if you squeeze Rico's hand, you will wake up back in that dying body with all the pain and warmth that entails. Now is the moment to choose. Well, this might be an endgame. Do I want to become a mind? I mean, I think this is where I want to end up. I don't know, maybe. I've made a lot of friends on board the eye itself, and I'm helping to make it a better place. I want to know what happens with, for instance, Bliss's arc, and trying to get Lem and Mina out. And I want to go back and tell Rico, more than anything else, with this experience here, I want to tell Rico what I found. Because if I just go into being a mind, then maybe she will assume that I died, or ceased to function, at least, and that any other sleeper who comes here should not do this thing. And I need to tell her that it will be okay, that doing this is not a death sentence for everyone, that they can come and join us too, that it is maybe not a safe space because I don't know what it is yet, but it is a place that they can get to experience. I guess ultimately I want to go back. But all of the hard work that I have taken to get here. Oh. Okay. No one will know. I will break the thread. If this is the moment where I end the game, then, I mean, I have other things to go. Then I can come back to this game and play it again and see the other things that are going on there. I can help Mina and Lem and get on the cloud, get on the side reel of the cloud so much faster. So yeah, I'm going to break the thread. Finally reach down and break the thread. Finality of this moment descends on you. Break it. You pluck the thread like a string. It snaps. Nothing changes. You stand at a point of stillness. No, you don't stand. You have no legs, no body. You are a point of stillness. A point in the flow. Your mind fizzles. 1,000 new shoots break through the soil and entwine with you, embrace you. Some part of you decays, while something else feeds from that decay. The spores of your new thought float away in the shifting clouds and settle in new soil. And you see the gardener out there, still planting, and they stop, like an old man resting in the fields. They turn to face you. And you join the chorus, and together you sing the song of growing things. Grow vast and strange, achievement unlocked. And there we go. I would have liked more to the ending than just simply, hey, that's it. You grow vast and strange. But it was a strange ending, and I cannot deny that that is how it should have been strange. It should have been strange like that. Huh. Oh, I guess on the plus side, now I have more time to work out what the hell's going on with my cameras. Let's just sit here and enjoy this music for a minute. Look at all these people who have helped create this depressing and amazing. Well, not depressing, thought-provoking game. It's still got elements of a game in it. up over the edge. I'll be interested to see what they do next. And there we go. That was that. Yep. Well. Go away, little arrow. You're a reminder of everything that we are not now. Now that we are just... I mean, the fact that my camera doesn't work for today and I am just a voice in the wilderness with no attached body for it. That is just perfect for how this is. Yes? Well, next time I do this, I will definitely be doing more physical things rather than just going into the interface. I wonder if I click continue. I can go back to day 44 or cycle 44. Let's see where it just picks us up. Presumably at the beginning of the day. Yes? Unless I now have more to do as a vast and strange being. No, here we are. Apparently upgrades available. I don't get... No, it's still got the 1 point. I mean, we could go through that and then sever the connection. We will do that. We will sever the connection. Blah 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 blah. Is that what grew? Yeah, we'll try to get the same stuff that I said before. How did it grow out of itself? Are those wires? It's an interface. Something's different. Continue, look behind. See it. Planting. Continue. Continue. I wanted to meet you. My seed. Fungi were cautious. You made more crowns. Are you okay? What are you saying? Sleep it. Continue, continue, continue. And we're going to follow the thread back this time. Your eyes track the thread across the world dark. Back to your body. This choice, you realise, will not be presented again. Why not? I mean, surely you can explain to the gardener that, hey, things happened here. Things are going on, and I need to inform the people that I will leave behind what is happening, and I don't just abruptly disappear. Surely you understand the concept of maybe not closure, but of being able to tell the people that you are close to that you are going to leave, but don't worry, it's not a bad thing. We'll follow it. Don't look back at Gardener. You don't dare risk it. Instead, you follow the thread delicately, carefully, like a diver following their lifeline back to the surface. The river whirls around you. But it doesn't pull. It isn't jealous. Neither does it understand. It is, after all, just a river. It isn't a person, a flesh and blood person, with wants, with desires, with the capacity for love and hate. It doesn't understand you, and you don't understand it. So you don't focus on it. You don't think about it. On what it feels like. Such a journey back through the dark. You set your mind and eyes. You set your mind on eyes instead. On hands. Things you can focus on. Hold on to. Then, after an age of crossing, you are there. Settled back into the chair. Into a body in a chair. And the overwhelming sensations that come with being living beings with a rich and detailed sensorium. I mean, I don't have a rich and detailed sensorium. My senses are dulled and generally lessened from what they were from the human experience. For a moment, you feel like you have made a terrible mistake. Who would choose this weight, this anxiety, esteemed well at the centre of existence? And then you feel it. Rico's hand, gripped hard around yours, trembling a little, sweating a little. Rico's hand with its brittle bones and crumpled skin. Rico's hand. In that moment, you understand why you made this choice. You squeeze Rico's hands, and you wake up. warmth and light. And that's just achievement unlocked. And there we go. Another ending. We'll just say continue. And having seen those two endings, I think that is where we will leave it. Yes, that is. Wait. No, I'm back. Oh! Okay. Well, that was intriguing. Okay, we're not going to leave it there, Sleeper. You hear a voice coming, wandering through the dark. Are you still with me? Sit up. A lab, bright green glare that fades as you gather yourself. I'm here. You don't know what I've given up to come back, but I know what I have come back to and why I did it. Good. Rico smiles. She squeezed your hand. Thought you'd left me for a moment. Almost did. What? She pauses. Who? She smiles. Tell me about it. Tell me everything. I'm going to tell her the truth. She is a scientist, and I think the truth is most important. To convey that, if I can, with my limited vocabulary and words, and just being able to try and tell you about sensations that you cannot experience as a physical being, but I will tell you. Tell Rico everything. Tell her about the gardener. That strange farm administrator AI has grown to be so much more. At the chorus, the impossible configuration of network plants, and finally about the choice the gardener offered you. She listens attentively, but her responses are hard to read, and you wonder if she might have made a different decision had she been in your place. Maybe. We're all individuals. Thank you, Sleeper, for telling me. I know it isn't easy to say such things. People so often do not wish to hear strange truths. She looks away. And thank you for returning to me. Though, I know you had your own reasons. She squeezes your hand reassuringly. I mean, I came back primarily, one of the things I was saying, to tell you, so that you know what is there. Because I think that's a dick move to just go away and never tell you. Something passes between you then. Kind of shared sadness for the impossible choice. Choice to escape your body, or to stay and suffer it. The smile is warm and generous. Whatever the wisdom of your choice, you are glad to feel welcome in the moment, in this place. And suddenly she stands, walks a little away, as if trying to escape an unpleasant thought. You worry. She knows all too well what it takes to make a choice like you did. Rico sighs. So, Sleeper, you plan to stay in the commune with us? I don't think I'm going to be here permanently. Maybe I will live here, but at least for a while. Glad to hear it. Rico crosses back to you and takes one of your hands in both of hers. Haifa needs new blood if it wants to survive, and she squeezes your hand. You are a good friend. I don't know that you've been a good friend. You have definitely been a good scientific partner with which to look over this thing. So, but I will say the feeling is mutual all the same. Oh, don't let me keep you. Rico waves away and comes back to her terminal. She does. You notice the crown in her hand. She places it on the bench with great care. You can't help but feel a little curious about what she intends to do with it. Then you are out, breathing the air of the greenway, fresh as a spring morning. The apple light makes a patchwork of the greening landscape, and you walk into it, sensing the movement of the gardener's chorus all around. Glad to be here, in this strange and beautiful place, a little longer. There we go. We have two. Oh, I didn't get an upgrade point. Or did I? No. I don't know what happened there. I think I came back with an upgrade point, because I already had it. Well, let's... No, nothing else I can do. There's my home. There's the commune where I can gain 2 energy every time. For any kind of die roll. But yeah. I think think, as I said, that is the end for today. Now we know that you can go, or you can come back. And while I expect I will continue with this, I think, at least for today, this is where I'm going to be ending. Maybe I am definitely going to continue with this and see what else I can do. Helping Bliss, looking at Lem and Mina, seeing if there are any other things, any other ways to progress where I live here. Because I mean, I found one ending, or two if you count the coming back. I don't know, if I press Shift Tab, do you see all of this? We can look at the achievements quickly. There's 6 hidden achievements. Okay, you can't see this. There are 6 hidden achievements, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I haven't done, which I will say. For a few chips more. For a witness a lifetime of bad decisions catching up with someone, which I think, because it's got a pistol in a holster icon, I think that's for the person who was coming to catch me, or for the person who arrived on the station and came to catch me, but then I removed my tracker immediately. So I think he probably would have tried to shoot somebody down and die horribly. Remote control, which will stop the signal. There's the running game, do whatever it takes to get that ticket, which might be selling out Mina and Lem, possibly. Squatter's Rights, which is find a place and make it yours, which is probably to do with doing up the home that I've got that I needed all the scrap for, and then ultimately made no progress at all towards. And loot boxes, steal three shipments just to see what's inside. And then, as I said, 6 hidden achievements. So it looks like there are 6 other ending type places for this. As I say, I have enjoyed my time here. I don't know that it's depressing. It certainly starts out in a bad place, but you are free as soon as you start this. Free of your slavery and your indentured servitude, or the fact that you have sold part of yourself in order and created a new version of yourself so that the original you can benefit from that. I don't know. But the choices you make from the beginning of this game are all about you finding your way and finding a life for yourself. So, I don't know that it's depressing so much as it is hard work and a slog to get to the point where you are self-sufficient and can make your own life, progress at your own pace, and become what you want to be, rather than the thing that is everybody else wants. And as I think these deep thoughts of, not a lot, this is, as I said, where we'll be ending it for today. And I think, rather than what I usually do, which is blank out all the sounds, etc., I'm going to leave the title music playing as we look at my ultra professional stream over scene. But yes, let me just say thank you all for being here and experiencing this with me, because this was an experience, and I appreciate any and all of you for being here on the ride with me, whether live and in person or later on the VOD. The fact that you were here for this, it means the world to me. So, until next time, which will be tomorrow. Yeah, it will be tomorrow. I'm just thinking about whether I will do another stream in between now and tomorrow. I mean, the chances of that are small, but I've only done 2 hours here today, so I have time to do other stuff. So we'll find out. But until then, I, the disembodied voice, have been Richard. And this has been LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And you have fun. And stay weird.